Hello guys, Mucho here, and today I'm gonna be talking about demo buffs. Sorry for uploading videos without sound. I guess I didn't even realize, and I was muted the whole time for some reason. But it happens. But it's okay. I'm fixing it right now. Now I'm making sure they have sounds. So demo buffs for today. This is one of the main builds that I'm gonna be playing. As you guys can see, I pulled the wallhead thing, and those are demonology buffs. Yeah, cool. So Felgar auto attack damage is increased by 20%. That's insane. Wall aim damage is increased by 20, and Balfing damage is increased by 30%. So those three abilities are insane. All of them, your pet is insane. Balfing is it's okay as well, and Wall aim is insane. So the main thing is, which I'm gonna explain, which talents got buff. You guys can see the talent tree right here from the in game. It changed a little bit, but it doesn't really change your rotation damage or anything like that. So yeah, let's get to the point. So talents is not gonna change that much, except like for the one new talent on the on the left side. But let's get to it. So this talent got changed. Demonic inspiration. Increase the attack speed of your primary pet by 5%. So this talent before it was like feeling a soldier has a chance to increase the attack speed of your pet, blah 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 blah. But no, it's not anymore like that. Now it's gonna be 100% uptime on you. This is a huge buff for demo, or AV or Desert you play with a pet. But mainly for demo is the biggest change basically. Same with Wrathful Minion. Wrathful Minion it was the same concept with demonic inspiration. Feeling a soldier has a chance to increase the damage of your pet, blah blah blah. Well, those two talents got buffed technically. This is a buff to your pets, and yeah, it's more damage. So with reading the Felgar damage that they buff in general from Bowhead, that's gonna be basically this is like attack speed. It's not like damage increase, but technically it's damage increase because you're making your pet attack faster, right? But let's say it's a 25% damage buff to your pet, or we can say 30. It doesn't really matter, but I will say 25, like 25, like precise, right? But this adds too because making your pet attack faster. I'm gonna show you why. It's still it counts like as a 30%, but yeah. Anyway, you guys understand what I'm saying. So these two talents got buffed. Alright, this is insane for demo already. The other new talent that they bring for demo is this one right here. And you'll be like, what the fuck? Yeah. While aim damage is increased by 20%, this talent doesn't doesn't have anything to do with the buff that they put on Wallhead, which is you can see my screen right now. So those are it's the same, while aims are the same, but what I'm saying is like this is not the talent that is on the Wallhead list. So they increase wall aim damage by 20% plus this talent increase wall aim damage by another 20%. That's a total of 40, right? So wall aims are gonna do fucking big damn now, and that's insane. That's what I'm trying to get. So imps are being more consistent. Imp got buff. Imp last recently they got like fixed too. They buffed them a little bit, like I don't know if it was like another 20%. So they're trying to make imps do more damage because they're despawn and they die really quick. And that's okay with me. I don't mind it. We need like more consistent damage. We cannot be relying too much on like Tyrant and cooldowns like that when people can CC for cooldowns, right? So the other new talent that they bring is this one right here, but I would say it's useless. Why? We don't cast we don't cast that many shadow balls in PvP at all. We barely do that. We usually it's like we do damage rotation, send pets, send this, fear that, stun this, ford, kite, boomba. We don't cast shadow ball. Like we can maybe cast like max of like 7, maybe 10 shadow balls per maybe shuffle total. Like so it's not like a insane type of thing. We usually spend our time like kiting, running, CCing, and doing our damage rotation. We don't usually cast Shadow Ball for like social region, and Shadow Ball doesn't do any damage. So I would say this is like a PvE talent type of thing. So the other talent that got buff is Inquisitor's Gaze. Now this Mother Flower Eye, it's not. Most of us are not a big fan of this talent, but it's good. It got buffed by 270%. It doesn't show on these notes right here in the screen, but it's gonna show later on today when you guys see the damage increase in all the patch notes. Because keep in mind, Blizzard keep adding notes and notes and notes, and they keep putting more things on Wallhead and Icy Veins and whatever. And it doesn't show all the notes, but the eye is being buffed. Um, so those are the buff for Demo, like on the left side. Now on the right side, talent tree. They buff this talent right here, which is like Reign of Tyranny, is being buffed by 50%. Right now on life, I pretty much do big tyrants. Like my biggest tyrant so far is like 95k or 96k without 50% damage buff. So let's see how much more can I do. I wasn't against like serious team. I did like 93k into Sam AM, I think it was, or Mass. I don't remember, or Trail, whatever it was. I don't remember. But Tyrant is pumping, and now it's being bumped by 50%. So the new talent that they added is this one right here as well, which I'm gonna be experimenting with. It's called Umbral's Blaze. So here we had before Hound of War, which it was an insane talent. The only problem with that talent it was like a low, putting 2 points, and it was like only like a 4-6% chance to make your Dread Stalkers reset the cooldown, which was useless as fuck because it was like too low. But now this one does a lot of fucking damage. And then I was thinking about Umbral's Blaze because they both at the same time Pack of the Mother. So you play like this talent right here with Pack of the Mother and force it. That means every time you cast like Hanakudan, it has a chance to put another Hanakudan, and people are like getting cleaved by Hanakudan damage. And then you play with Demonic Meteor as well, and they will take a lot of damage. But that's the thing. I tested on dummies here, and I've been doing like 70, 80k, like 87, 85k sometimes crit. But that's the thing, it's on dummies. I need to see in arena point of view. I need to like long games, fast games, into melee people stacking. I need to see all these type of like things, right, before saying okay, it's gonna be insane. Oh, maybe it's potato, maybe cool. So Biofilm got buffed here by 30% as well. This other talent right here on the top. A lot of people don't like Biofilm, so let me explain why Biofilm can be good. So Biofilm can be good because it's a fire school. So if you're casting like Fear, or you're casting, let's say, Shadow Bolt, or you're casting just those two. Let's say you're casting Fear or Shadow Bolt, and you get kicked on Biofilm, doesn't really matter because Biofilm is fire. It's a fire school ability, or pet, whatever you want to call it, demon, whatever. So this guy is fire school, so you get kicked on this, it doesn't really matter. That you can still like get cast on Fear, you can cast Hanakudan, you can still cast like Drain Life, you can do whatever the heck you want. It doesn't really matter. And it buff your Tyrant, which is the main thing. But outside of that, I don't see Biofilm being like that insane, but it's okay. Soul Strike, on the other hand, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. Soul Strike is really good to kill totems, kill siphons, things that you don't have, like, oh guys, I don't have Demonic Core procs, which is like Demon Bolt procs. Boys, I don't have that because I already used them. How can I kill that thing? I'm, casting Shadow Balls on a siphon is not gonna do anything. You have to send your pet, and yeah. So basically, Soul Strike is good killing healing tie totems because sometimes you're not gonna have Demonic Core procs to kill those, right? So that's the main thing. But it's really up to you. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change too much the playstyle, and this can be depending on what combo you're playing. So yeah, you play something with an easy way to kill Siphon, then you don't have to worry about Soul Strike, and you can play Battlefield if you like it. It's really up to you. A lot of people don't even like to play Doom. You can play something else that is not Doom. You can play Demonic Knowledge or whatever you want. It doesn't really matter because a lot of people forget to play Doom. I'm giving you like an example of the the talents. You don't have to play what I play because a lot of people do well playing different builds. Because if you're not used to playing this type of build or whatever, if you do better playing a different build, it's okay too, right? I'm just trying to help you out and give you info about what I think is good, and I'm already used to this, and I'm already like 3400 as Timo, and this works just fine for me. So the new talent as well that they add into the game, which is the main one right here that we're gonna have to talk about, is this one right here. This talent is like Unmatable Hatred or whatever it's called. Anyway, the main thing about this is like your pet hits like a truck, the Felguard. So when your Primary Felguard Legion strikes damage on only one target, the damage is increased by 120%. That's a big percentage number, huh? So, and you be like, but if I'm facing double melee, how can I get value from this? Well, that's when it comes like tricky. You have to micromanage your pet. So by micromanaging your pet, you have to make sure you put your pet on the healer. And you still, imps are gonna do damage to DPS, Dress Stalkers are gonna do damage to DPS, and Tyrant is gonna do damage to DPS, and Hanabudan is gonna do damage to DPS, right? So the healer is gonna get fucked, your partner is helping you kill the targets as well, and the healer is getting swing all the time by this. Keep in mind you have to add the 25% damage from Felgar, basically passive damage. You have to add the other 20% damage from Felgar from here. You have to add this other primary pet 10 damage increase, so your Felgar is actually gonna crank people. You just have to make sure you micromanage your pet, like control it yourself better. If you face something like mage, warrior, healer, then it doesn't matter because the mage is not gonna be on your face because it's not melee, right? You can keep your pet on the other DPS, which is a mage. The warrior is hitting on you. You keep your pet on the mage, and you're fine. You're still gonna get value from this. The main thing is about micromanaging your pet. This is like installing is gonna be insane, but it comes handy when you micromanage your pet. And yeah, that's pretty much it for demo. Talent wise, a lot of people gonna wonder why. Okay, I'm gonna really quick, like the right side here. This is pretty much what I'm gonna be playing. But on the left side, I'm gonna be playing the same thing. But a lot of people are wondering why are you having those talents? Let me show you really quick as fast as I can. So we always gonna pick Feldom in case somebody kills our pet. You put 2 points on Demon Skin because makes you tanky. Red Armor makes you tanky, reduce damage taken. It's OP. You need this 100%. No question about it. You can read them if you want. I put Curse of this thing. They starting from curses. Demonic Embrace. HP increase makes my Dark Pact shield bigger. Pet damage increase. Coil. Demonic Fortitude increase my HP and my pet HP. Wrathful Minion. Pet damage increase. Demonic Gateway. Mobility. We need this. Sweet Souls. Cookie healing. And when your partners use Cookie, you get healed too. Dark Pact. We need this. Here, these two talents is really up to you, personal preference. You can go with 45-second cooldown into teams that have like short goes, or you can go 1 minute Dark Pact just to help your heal a little bit so you don't sacrifice too much of your HP. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. We pick a Strength of Will, so on ND resolve is like more damage reduction. We wanna be tanky as possible. We pick the new talent, Imp damage increased by 20%. And now I'm gonna be playing with Amplify Curse. And why Amplify Curse? Because it just, into a lot of melee teams or whatever, it's really good to like make them not able to critical strike me. Because when you amplify weakness, they cannot crit. So in order to advance, you'll be like, okay, but now how do we advance? Do we go with the Shadow Ball talent? No, we don't go this. We don't play this at all. We cast Shadow Ball. We don't care about this talent. This is not PvE. So what I'm gonna do is go with Shadow Fury. So now I'm gonna explain why. You'll be like, well, how do we advance? Well, you can go like, you 100% need to go Soul Link. And in order to advance, because we need Demonic Resilience, you need to put a point in Shadow and Dark Fury. I wouldn't go with Shadow Flame. It's up to you, but I wouldn't go with this. Why? I already have like the slows with the curses, and I already have Amplify to slow for 70%. If you go with Shadow Flame, it's really up to you, but this is not Rod of the Lich King type of damage type of talent anymore. In Rod of the Lich King, Shadow Flame is insane. No, not here. It's just small radius, 15-second cooldown. I already have a slow. I'd rather go Dark Fury. I will have 3 stuns, but you usually use your Felgar stuns to do your go and setups instead of fucking using it for peeling. So Dark Fury might help with Shadow Fury and Dark Fury. These two talents can interact well when it comes to peeling for your teammates, so it's good. So I'm playing this. Then we go Teaching of the Black Harvest. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's good because it makes your pet charge pursuit have like cooldown reduction, which means a charge. That means your pet is gonna have more uptime. Your pet having more uptime means more pet damage, right? Or pet got buff, Felgar got buff, so more uptime from the pet. Easy peasy. We pick this because our pet takes a lot of damage and we want them to be tanky as possible. Everything clips, right? This is what I'm gonna explain really quick. We pick Demonic Resilient. Soulborn is a must. This is like the best selling in the game. remodel synergy. This is like pet damage increased by 10% or you. This is mandatory as well. Inquisitor's Eye got buffed by 270%. We picked this talent. I know it's passive. It might be, it's not the best thing that you want to go for, but now it does like between 5-6% of your damage, so it's good. So here, Profane Bargain. A lot of people is like, why you don't go this? I don't like it personally. Why? Because Profane Bargain. So all the damage that you take, 10% of your damage is gonna go to your pet, right? So your pet from Soul Link. So when you go into Profane Bargain, is another 10%. That means when you're below 35%, your pet is gonna take 20% more damage. And let's say you're in a solo shuffle, let's say you're in the high dampening arena, whatever, and your healer cannot recover and you're like 35% and he cannot heal you up or whatever for some reason, your pet is gonna die. And if you die, if your pet dies as Demo because he's taking 20% from the damage that you're taking, and you cannot like solve and health funnel. I mean you can, but you're taking the most damage. You're sacrificing your HP to heal your pet. Your healer cannot recover. Your pet is taking too much fucking damage. Everything cleaves, like BM Hunter can cleave you, DK's cleave, Wario cleaves, Frost Mage cleaving with Icelands and Team, Pharaohs are cleaving. There's a lot of cleave in the game right now, right? Asa Rogues, everything cleaves you. You don't wanna like let your pet die and make your healer struggle. So I don't play with Profane Bargain at all. I just have my pet take 10% damage only, and that's fine. So here's the option that you have. You can go with Fell Pack to reduce the cooldown to people that kill your pet consistently all the time. You can go with this. You can go with Teaching of the Satyr. It's up to you. Makes your curses like every 20 seconds. If you play against another demon, you can put Banish on it. So these talents right now, you can go Astral Walker. So every time you port, you take like 4% less damage. These last two talents is a personal preference type of thing. So myself, what I'll usually go is Teaching of the Satyr, me, right? And I'll go with more Pet Leash, Fell Synergy, so my pet can keep healing or whatever. But you don't have to go this. It's really, I usually change depending on the matchup. Some people like to put every single cooldown on my pet or whatever, then I'll go Fell Pack or whatever. But this is pretty like standard. If I'm facing a demo, I'm gonna sacrifice 1 point from Teaching of the Satyr. I'll go Banish. But that's pretty much it, boys. This is demo. Demo's gonna be insane today. And sorry for like the video with no audio earlier. So yeah, have a good one, boys. Thanks for watching. Peace.